So regarding your question about how to create a mesh in that side of the curve, if I create a line, I'm going to create two lines. Okay, this is going to be completely straight, and this is going to have a bit of a curve here. The reason why it doesn't have a curve is because right now in the interpolation it has 0 steps. If I add more steps, then it's going to have more interpolation. Okay, it's in this case, even if I add more steps, it's not going to get more curvy. Okay, you can see this one and that one. Okay, so I'm actually going to attach them to the same, just to have everything together. And I'm going to add an edit poly. Okay, and it creates this face that you had before that doesn't really have anything within it. So I would add this edit poly to what you already have. I think you have the line and the edit poly or edit mesh. It doesn't matter. You can put this one in between. And I want to show you now what happens. So if I click here and I add an mesh smooth, it's going to subdivide it, in this case, in 4. Okay, and if I select it again, I can just subdivide it one more time, and then I already have a mesh. And if I click here and start with my soft selection, I can already move the vertex, right? So what happens here in this phase, okay, if I add the mesh smooth, is that it's going to do a very weird thing. It's going to go all to the middle because of the curves I have here on the side. Okay, so I would recommend you to do that only when you have really straight things. Okay, in this case, actually I made it too easy because I had 4 sides, so it's obviously going to be a quad. Okay, so I'm just going to go back to this and another edge. That's in insert. There it is. Okay, and I'm going to also now move them in a different plane. I'm pretty sure this edit poly is going to go crazy. Yep. Okay, so I'm just going to erase this edit poly, and I'm just going to add another one and do it again. Okay, so I select this one and I'm going to click on edit smooth, and it basically just kind of go to break this as much as it can and create quads. Okay, and with that all selected, I create another mesh smooth, and I have a pretty clean mesh. Okay, and it's still kind of like it has double curvature, which is what you had there, and I can still take my points with soft selection and edit them quite nicely. Okay, so I think this is your best option to what you have there, and keep in mind to not have, then in that case, let's say if I have this, okay, what I do is that I go here on the line and I set 0 steps in the interpolation, and then I'm not going to have that problem anyway. I actually didn't click on the mesh smooth, so I can do it again. Mesh smooth, there it goes, and then mesh smooth again. Again, I can do it here the same way. Basically, all I did was going back to the line and change that there's no steps, so I take out the curves in case you don't want to take the curves because you have it, because I haven't really checked your model again.